Lucille Ball's dark past as a nude model. Lucille Ball, born on August 6, 1911, in Jamestown, New York, was destined to become one of the most beloved and influential figures in entertainment history. Her remarkable career spanned over 6 decades, during which she made groundbreaking contributions to television, comedy, and pop culture, forever leaving her mark as a trailblazing actress, comedian, and producer. Widely regarded as the queen of comedy, Lucille Ball's talent, charisma, and business acumen set her apart as a true pioneer in Hollywood, and her legacy continues to inspire generations of performers and comedians. Lucille Ball's early life was marked by challenges, but it was also filled with a love for the performing arts. After losing her father at a young age, Ball and her family faced financial struggles, but her determination and passion for the spotlight never wavered. She began pursuing a career in entertainment as a teenager, enrolling in a drama school in New York City. Despite initial setbacks and being dismissed by some as lacking talent, Ball's perseverance led her to secure modeling jobs and small roles in Broadway productions. Her resilience during this period demonstrated the tenacity that would later define her career. Lucille Ball's move to Hollywood in the 1930s marked the beginning of a long and fruitful relationship with the entertainment industry. She initially worked as a contract player for RKO Pictures, where she earned the nickname Queen of the B's for her numerous roles in B-movies. Although these early films did not make her a household name, they provided Ball with valuable experience in front of the camera and helped hone her comedic timing. Her big break came when she was cast in more prominent supporting roles in films such as Stage Door, 1937, and Too Many Girls, 1940, where she met her future husband, Desi Arnaz. Lucille Ball's true breakthrough came in the 1950s with the creation of I Love Lucy, the groundbreaking television sitcom that forever changed the landscape of entertainment. The show, which premiered on October 15, 1951, was a massive success and became one of the most iconic programs in television history. Ball starred as the lovable and zany Lucy Ricardo, alongside her real-life husband, Desi Arnaz, who played her on-screen husband, Ricky Ricardo. Together, they created a dynamic chemistry that captivated audiences week after week. What made I Love Lucy revolutionary was not only its comedic brilliance but also its innovations in television production. Ball and Arnaz founded Desilu Productions, and through this company, they introduced the multi-camera filming technique before a live studio audience, a format that became standard for sitcoms. The show's impeccable writing, physical comedy, and memorable characters helped I Love Lucy dominate television ratings throughout its 6-season run, earning Ball 4 Emmy Awards and cementing her status as a comedic genius. Beyond her acting prowess, Lucille Ball's contributions as a businesswoman and producer were equally significant. After her divorce from Desi Arnaz in 1960, Ball bought out his share of Desilu Productions, becoming the first woman to run a major Hollywood studio. Under her leadership, Desilu produced some of the most successful and enduring television shows of the 1960s, including Star Trek and Mission Impossible. Her vision and business acumen played a pivotal role in shaping the future of television, as Desilu Productions became a powerhouse in the industry. Ball's ability to navigate the male-dominated world of Hollywood executives earned her respect and admiration, further solidifying her legacy as a pioneer. Even after the end of I Love Lucy, Lucille Ball continued to enjoy success on both television and film. She starred in several follow-up sitcoms, including The Lucy Show, 1962–1968, and Here's Lucy, 1968–1974, both of which enjoyed solid ratings and showcased her enduring popularity with audiences. Ball's comedic timing remained impeccable, and she demonstrated that her appeal transcended generations. In 1985, she made her final television appearance in the series Life with Lucy, although it was short-lived. Despite this, Ball's earlier accomplishments had already secured her a lasting place in the annals of television history. Lucille Ball, one of the most beloved and iconic figures in television history, is best remembered for her role as the hilarious, red-headed star of I Love Lucy. However, before her meteoric rise to fame, Ball's early life and career were marked by struggles, hardships, and controversial choices that many fans may not be aware of. One of the most intriguing and often speculated aspects of her past involves claims that she may have worked as a nude model in the early years of her career, a decision that, while shocking to some, highlights the difficult road she traveled before achieving stardom. Lucille Ball's journey to fame was anything but easy. Born in 1911 in Jamestown, New York, Ball grew up in a working-class family and faced financial difficulties from a young age. After the death of her father when she was just 3 years old, her mother struggled to support the family, and Ball was sent to live with her strict and often harsh grandparents. This unstable childhood led Ball to develop a fierce determination to succeed, despite the many obstacles she would face. By the time she was a teenager, Lucille had set her sights on a career in show business, leaving her small town for New York City to pursue her dreams. However, breaking into the entertainment industry proved to be an enormous challenge. In the 1920s and early 1930s, young actresses like Ball often faced exploitation, limited opportunities, and cutthroat competition in a male-dominated industry. Ball worked as a model and chorus girl during these early years, struggling to make a name for herself in a crowded field. Many aspiring actresses at the time found themselves forced to make difficult choices in order to survive or advance their careers, including posing for racy or revealing photographs. It is within this context that the rumors of Ball's involvement in nude modeling began to surface. The entertainment world of the 1920s and 1930s was far less sanitized than the family-friendly image Lucille Ball would later project on television. In those days, risque photography and burlesque performances were common, especially for women who needed extra income or hoped to gain visibility in the industry. Posing for pin-up photographs or even nude modeling was not entirely uncommon for actresses seeking to make ends meet, though it often carried a stigma. Women in Hollywood were frequently subjected to exploitation, and many young actresses found themselves trapped in a system that required them to trade on their appearance and sexuality to get noticed. Rumors persist that, during this period, Lucille Ball may have posed for provocative or even nude photos in order to support herself. Some of these rumors claim that, as a struggling actress in New York and later Hollywood, Ball modeled for various artistic photographs, a term often used to describe erotic or semi-nude imagery at the time. While evidence to definitively prove these claims has not surfaced, they continue to circulate in Hollywood lore, painting a picture of the lengths to which many actresses of the era had to go to survive. When Lucille Ball eventually made her way to Hollywood in the early 1930s, her struggles did not immediately end. She was cast in a series of small, often uncredited roles in films, working as a contract player for RKO Pictures. Like many young actresses of the time, Ball was subjected to the whims of studio executives, who dictated her roles, appearance, and public image. The pressure to conform to a glamorous, hyper-feminized ideal was intense, and actresses were often pushed to enhance their sex appeal in order to secure more prominent roles. It is in this context that the possibility of Lucille Ball's nude modeling past becomes more plausible. The film industry at the time was rife with sexism and exploitation, and many young women, even those who went on to achieve great success, found themselves making compromises early in their careers. While Ball's comedic genius and talent were undeniable, it took years for her to break through the rigid Hollywood system that often reduced women to their physical appearance. Lucille Ball's personal life was as eventful as her professional career. Her marriage to Desi Arnaz in 1940 became one of Hollywood's most talked-about unions. Together, they faced the challenges of balancing a demanding career with their roles as parents to 2 children, Lucy Arnaz and Desi Arnaz Jr. Their on-screen chemistry in I Love Lucy often reflected the highs and lows of their real-life relationship, which was passionate but tumultuous. The couple's eventual divorce in 1960 was heartbreaking for fans, but they remained lifelong friends and co-parents. In later years, Ball married comedian Gary Morton, with whom she spent the remainder of her life. Lucille Ball's achievements have been recognized with numerous awards and tributes. She received 4 Primetime Emmy Awards and was inducted into the Television Hall of Fame in 1984. In 1989, she was posthumously awarded the Presidential Medal of Freedom, one of the United States' highest civilian honors, for her contributions to the arts. Her hometown of Jamestown, New York, has honored her legacy with the Lucy Dacey Museum, which celebrates her life and career, attracting fans from around the world. Lucille Ball passed away on April 26, 1989, at the age of 77, leaving behind a legacy that continues to inspire and entertain. Her influence on comedy and television endures, and her iconic performances remain timeless. I Love Lucy continues to be syndicated and enjoyed by new generations of viewers, reminding audiences of Ball's extraordinary talent and her ability to make people laugh. Even decades after her passing, Lucille Ball's name is synonymous with comedic excellence, and her groundbreaking contributions to the entertainment industry will forever be remembered.